Yeah, we'll review this one. I am gonna go it's gonna be like nitpicking everything basically.
Yeah.
Like don't get discouraged. Don't take anything to heart. Obviously, it's just to help you.
Yeah,
Like
bro. I
I don't
I
judge.
work
So
in the trade, so
okay,
I'm
you're used
used to
to.
nitpicky shit. Yeah, let's get it rolling. You want to scream in my face like niece, dude? Fucking go for it. I'm stoked.
No, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. Okay. So at the start, when we just load in here, we want to just like think about what we're playing for. This game, who we're playing for, how we're gonna path, what like who's like what's our win condition. Um, and we also need to think about what's their win condition. So right away, is there anything that like sticks out to you? Like, okay, this is the champ I want to play for. This is the person I want to play for. This is the person that the enemy team wants to play for.
So since Yorick has a ton of split pushing material, and me being like an ex like Trick 2G absolute fanatic, like I always appreciate that push,
Mm,
especially in these lower elos. It really just helps to break through that because there's not a lot of map potential going on.
sure.
uh, Usually. So I always try and play for my top lane, especially if they're hard split pushers. But it just kind of depends on how the game goes. I mean, sometimes I hop into a game and I have no idea what my win condition could be.
Mm,
I just don't have that knowledge. So I
sure,
just kind of
sure.
play for my bot if that's the case. But when I see a super heavy split push champ like in the top lane, that's usually what I head for.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Um,
just looking at that enemy team, I mean, their win condition, like by far, is I mean, like that Yasuo solo carry usually just takes off in these lower elos. I'm not sure if that's the right answer necessarily, but that's usually what I try and play against if I can.
gotcha. Yeah, so like the enemy team comp, they have a lot of carries, right? You have Kaisa, you have Yasuo, and you have Master Yi.
Right.
Mundo, obviously, it doesn't really matter if he gets fed or not. He's going to be useful regardless. Obviously, he's like Kaisa really hyper, like strong hyper carry. Yasuo, if he snowballs, like can be really annoying to deal with. So like yeah, they have like three win conditions. I would say top is never their win condition. So like you said, I understand. Yeah, the York split push is really good here, but like we really want to play for our hyper carry Jinx, right? Especially
Okay.
with Jinx being such a strong AD carry this patch. Like she's
Okay.
like pick or ban strong. Even if it's like just making sure that she can not die 12 times, it doesn't mean that she has to get fed as fuck. It just means like she just needs to not lose.
Sure.
We have good gank setup with TF, so like his point click stun is really good for Lee Sin. Because it just sets up free queues for you, right? Sure, it's harder to Yasuo, but something to think about. Yeah, I'm not against ganking top, but I think most of your focus should go to bot lane. Like I said, just because it Jinx is so strong. Okay,
Sure.
what are we running here? We're running Conqueror. We're going green. Do you just like green better, or what's the?
It depends on the play style. So if I see a lot of squishies on the enemy team, I usually try and hit electrocute and blue so I can run through those bushes real quick and get to
Sure.
objective faster. But if I'm playing like more of a bruiser type because it just builds better with the comp, then I usually run green so I can have that sustain.
Okay. I mean, I feel like pets are just all preference. So like whatever you like, whatever you
Sure.
prefer. I don't disagree with your takes. Um, I don't think you should stand here, just because typically jungler watches. I mean, I'm talking in like higher elos, so like typically jungler watches this entrance here.
Okay.
Yeah, jungler always watches topside entrance. Plus like as Lee, it's almost counterintuitive because you like Lee Sin level 3 spikes off red buff just because he's so good at weaving in auto attacks that you apply red buff so much. So
Okay.
I would just always try to defend your top quadrant on this side. And then same thing with like I still stand here on this side.
Sure.
Um,
My clear, this was like, first game back in quite some time, so I didn't want to solo anything.
I see.
Otherwise I would have gone to my red side. I think that the Raptor start is way better.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
I don't have that, like, I guess, self-esteem to start there yet.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Everything here is fine so far. Like W start's good. Q start obviously is good here as well. You don't really need E for wolves. Camp cutting seems pretty good as well, so that's good. I would much prefer if you did like a red side downwards, but we went over Y. We're going which way we want to go. I just want to look at this here. So here, I would actually save this next Q. So always on Raptors, like you don't really ever want to auto the small ones. That makes sense.
Okay.
Just because like your two E's will wipe the camp.
Sure.
Along with your pet. So like you're just like kind of wasting auto attacks, hitting like small ones here when you could be hitting the big one, and then that way your second rotation on your Q here can be used to go to red buff, and then you'll like pull it and E them together. I know it's like minute efficiencies, but just something to think about.
Oh man, definitely.
Minus push, tops, nothing's going on. I just want to see if maybe we could have ganked mid here instead of going Raptors. Might be the play. No, okay. It's fine right now. I think he is playing like a little bit, like, he's not allowed to play here. That's for sure.
Right.
So it could be the case where like maybe you're not looking at your map as you're clearing. Or maybe
Yeah,
you're...
it could be. I
like,
definitely do tunnel vision quite a bit.
okay, yeah, because like, yeah, here, I mean, you have free gold card set up. Even if he win walls the gold card, like, you should be able to just walk in and then, like, WE slow and then Q him and kill him. Just because, like...
Right, if there's a minion that's not there, I usually try and ward hop, because you can never just, coin flip that Q, it could hit the wind wall. You don't know if
exactly, yeah. So yeah, I think just, like, map awareness definitely as you're clearing is really important. Because like this is so illegal by Yasuo when he's against like a range. Well, it's illegal by anybody to be staying this low and this shoved up. Like usually when you think about the lanes, it's like you think about it in 3 parts. So like you can see my mouse, right?
Yep.
So it's like this is like the middle where it's like a little bit risky. Like obviously there's this line where it's like safe, and then if they're ever past like this line, it's like they're almost always dead.
Sure.
Especially if they're this low HP. So there's something to think about as you're clearing here.
Yeah, I definitely need to utilize function keys more. When I first got into gaming, I was way more focused on like first-person shooter games. So I have a Ducky 1-2 keyboard, so not really helpful for no function keys.
Yeah, I gotcha. Did he ghost? We end up getting this. We end up killing. Okay. It ends up working out, right? But like this ward, it's not really necessary. Like this ward hop here, you can just walk away. You can just walk around, yeah. And then same thing here, right? Like we're looking for a Q when we can just walk in and E him,
Sure.
Walk in E slow, then you land the free Q. And then if he ends up spacing you because of Ghost, you have Ward Hop to close distance. So just, yeah, think about we don't need to Ward Hop. And then, like, if you can't hit a free Q, obviously don't go for it. Sorry, I'm just writing stuff down, that's all.
No, you're all good.
This is good. So Shid No Mastery took us whole top side. It's either we look to double crab here. I think this is fine, yeah. This is fine. It helps get your mid laners wave in, which is really good. Okay. Your bot dies. I think it's just a recall angle here. Okay, nice. You recognize that and reset. Good. What do you have on first base here? You have Caulfield. It's fine. I'm going back. Okay. Don't really like the wolf take unless you're like looking to gank bottom, I guess. Looking for early drag. Okay, I think that's fine, honestly. So, sorry, the reason why I'm saying I don't like the wolf take is because, like, if you're going to sequence your camps back up towards top, you would just go Gromp into wolves and then go back up, right? So it's just like...
Sure. So, like, if I were going to go for a Drake, like, if the main objective from that back into the field was to go for a Drake, like, you'd want to hit Drake first and then work your way back, so that way you have those resources to rely on.
Well, like, I'm not against this path because it gets you level 5. Which I think is really important for Lee. Have like multiple points in Q, depending if you're maxing. I can't even tell what you're maxing. Yeah, 3 points Q, which is obviously really good for taking dragon. But I just mean like if you're going for this dragon, this path is fine. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, okay.
Whereas like if you're just going to go like wolves to Gromp and then walk back up to raptors, like it's a really bad path, obviously.
Oh, sure, yeah, just hit the Gromp and then go to wolf.
Yeah. It feels like the dragon there is hard to take. Okay, nice Q there. So, just like... The reason why this dragon is so hard to take is because like your mid's pushed in, you have no mid prio, and then like your bot's in like an even lane state. So it's almost like we have to get them prio first and then go to the drag. And I think as soon as we know it's warded, it's like it might work in, I'm just saying it might work in bronze, but like as you get into higher elo, it's a lot tougher to make that work, you know?
Sure.
So you kind of have to have like what I'm gonna call is good conditions. What your conditions being like, does my mid have prio? Does my bot have prio? Is the enemy jungle seen topside? You know, is there mid on a reset? And my mid's in lane type of thing.
Sure.
It's just stuff to, like, you always just want to think about like conditions for stuff like that. If I'm like overcomplicating shit and you have tons of questions, just feel free to ask.
No, so far everything's made a ton of sense.
Okay.
Like I said, I think in game I just get a lot of tunnel vision. So seeing it from an outside perspective, I'm definitely catching a lot of things I wish I would have done differently. But I've never really looked back at replays before.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Is it like, and I don't even VOD review my games a lot of the time. I'll VOD review like a little bit, but like you'll even notice mistakes that you're making that you didn't even know you made, right?
Right. Yeah,
and,
that's where I'm at. Because like I should have just gone bot there instead of hitting that Drake. I could have caught that beforehand if I just had the map awareness of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's just like, yeah, think about like your lane states as you're like walking back to your camps type of thing. This is still like it works out. That's great. We have bot shove. It's definitely just a reset angle. I don't think we're. Oh, we do want to do it. Okay, I respect it. I think. No, it doesn't really matter. No, I think it's good. We take blue buff here, hopefully. Okay, good. Looking for the free kill mid, maybe? Yeah, I think it's a hard gank to make.
Red team double kill.
Okay, I mean, this is fine. This is all fine. I'd like to see you go to crab first, though. Maybe. It's because you always want to like take your camps in sequence type of thing. Unless like a certain camp gives you a level spike. Like if this gave you level 6, for example, or like level 7, whatever. But like, yeah, taking crab first is definitely the play as opposed to raptors. But I get maybe you didn't know Master Yi was there, then you cleared it, so then you're like, oh shit, wait, it is up. Master Yi didn't take it. Okay, I'll go take it. That's what I'm assuming your thought process was.
Yeah.
Okay. This is really good to notice this dive, by the way. This is huge, actually. Holy shit, what was that Jinx? What?
Yeah, I know, right? I remember being so pissed in the moment too, because I was like, "Oh, dude, like finally, like a dive potential. I haven't had one of these yet." Then that fucking R came in, and I got pissed.
Yeah, that was actually a really good play to make. Like really good map awareness there. That was huge. Just one thing here. We kill here. We're already in this position. They know we're in this position. We should hit this orb just to
Uh,
get vision on his top side, so it gives us some information. Because basically, what it's going to do is it will tell you what camps are up. Which I mean, we know that these camps are up, right? Based off the map here.
it
But-
looked like it. Yeah.
What else it does is it's going to tell your bot lane, which obviously this is bronze, but I'm just saying it's going to tell you and your bot lane where Master Yi is. So if you hit this, you see Master Yi here. Okay, your bot's safe to hit tower more or hit plates more, and then like like okay, he's top side. I can go take these camps, or I have to go like help my mid or something like that, right? It's just getting information for yourself is really important.
Sure thing.
That's okay. We got his flash. That's what I hate about ganking Yasuo lanes is because he'll always automatically fucking win while you're Q.
Yeah, it's a hard matchup
Yeah.
for sure, and I'm pretty sure he dies because I left here. Actually,
I mean, I feel like he literally just walked into. Like, buddy, you just need to leave here. I don't know what your TF is doing. Like, why is he still here? This isn't your fault. Your TF's just an idiot.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better. Holy shit! Never mind.
What the fuck did I just watch? No way! I did not expect it to go this way, bro.
He had that shit game, set, and match. Flipped, bro.
No way. It's like, it's so free? No, he did not need to flash in, bro. Yeah, this isn't your fault. Your mid laner's just an idiot. Your mid laner's just an idiot.
Match history. Oh man, Truck says you're an idiot, so step up.
Go
Try
add
better.
that guy. Oh. What is it? Why did it not show us our red buff here? Okay. Do you go, you look for a free kill, or you hover mid? Okay, hovering mid's good. I think this is fine. I would go Krugs here, and then you know the Raptors are respawning. I think right here you have the stopwatch that Raptors are respawning.
Sure.
So then it's go Krugs, and then by the time you're done your Krugs, your Raptors are respawned. But we just like skip both those camps. Let's see here though.
Red team
I mean, we get an assist out of it, but I think this is still like the 100% play. It's a better play to make. Yeah, I would look for grubs right now. I think taking crab. Oh, it's free kill top. Okay. I actually didn't even see that one. Okay, nice. Good look there. Really good look there. See, that's good map awareness. I think when you're clearing though. Wait 1 second. We just need to see something.
I'm not used to grubs yet. I know it.
No, bro, trust me. Every single one of us have done that probably 10 times. And I'm just showing it so that chat knows like it's not just me, man. It's not just me.
Oh man.
Yeah, I've done this
Dude,
so
it
many
hurt
times,
me
bro.
internally missing that though. Yeah, I feel like I just get absolutely wiped by these Gromps like every time I try and go for it early. Like, do you have an easier clear of it? Because I just usually sit around and wait.
No, I
just
think
take
you're
that damage.
fine. This is good to look for the kill here. You should beat him. You have anything? Oh, got cucked by the minion, huh? TF? 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 Oh, God. Oh, I actually got that. Never mind. I think your TF overchased a bit. Yeah, there's not really an easier clear, except for like focus one at a time. Oh, that's super unlucky. What happened here?
If I'm being honest, I think I also sit eye tower for like a really long time
Oh, do you?
because I wanted it. I wanted that kill.
Do you have a ward?
I don't think I had a ward up. If I did,
I don't know if it's like
Maybe
bugged.
really
I feel like if you had a ward, you would have used it. It might be bugged. I think it might be a bug.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I would want this kill too.
Yeah, I think I patiently sat there. I saw that the York was pushing up, so I was like, okay.
I mean, if he's gonna stay here, sure. I'm fine with staying for that kill.
Destroyed.
We should reset and go to drag here, right? Yeah, okay, so this is like, you guys are hard stomping. It should be a really quick FF type of game. What are we waiting here for? Maybe you're texting.
Could have been. Could have been.
That's fair. Unlucky. The bot kind of runs it down. What happens here? Okay, she's walking up to a Yasuo who has 3 Qs. Okay, man. It's just
Yeah, I think
spawns,
the
bro.
Kai'Sa walked up.
Yeah, it's
We
not
were
your
like,
fault.
nah.
Dude, what? She just walked
Yeah.
straight up river. Cheers. Nice Q there. Okay, here. What did we just get? We got, what, 3 kills? I would probably look to push this tower as opposed to falling back to camps.
Okay.
Just because like 3 are dead. Did we see Master Yi get off map low? I think we did, right? Yeah, he's really low. So like we should know, like, okay, you know, we should be able to take this tower. And like a big issue with people in like lower elos is that they don't push the map enough. Like,
Yeah, and I feel like that's where, like, this game could have been way faster. Like, it would have been an FF for sure, not at 23 minutes instead. You know?
Okay.
Killing spree.
I think it's a good idea to take care of Tyrion. Hopefully your bot takes mid tower. Item on base here? Yeah, you're doing okay. We go Tabby's here. Yeah, Tabby's right call. For sure. Master Yi, Yasuo, Kai'Sa. Yeah, good call.
Yeah, it's usually, like, if it, like, obviously the scales tip in one side, given that it's, you know, teams of 5. So I usually just go for that. Unless I'm, if I'm doing, like, an electrocute build, I usually try and go Lucidity.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so when we get into the sort of like mid game, which is around this like what 15 to 25 minute mark, it's like
Sure.
we have to start thinking in terms of who do we want to play around. Like, despite our win condition, like depending on how laning went. Now, let's say like Jinx went fucking 0-15, TF went 0-15, and like your York's the only one who's fed. You kind of have to like, it's what we call hovering, which is basically like you're always around that person. Reason being is they're gonna like be your biggest chance to make plays around them because they have the most gold, as well as you need to protect them because they're your strongest member.
Oh yeah.
So
Colin tipped $3.33. You
Wait.
Zach, it's Colin.
is your name Zach?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All your friends are here saying, "Yo, Zach, it's Colin. Yo, Zach, it's Colin."
Word.
Yo, shout out Colin for 333, man. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you, man.
Oh, that's lit.
That's amazing. You got some good friends, man. Yeah, so it's like we just want to play around our strongest member. In this case, it is obviously like Jinx, right? This guy went Tabbies too. Holy shit, what a nut job. So yeah, we definitely want to play around Jinx permanently. Obviously she's dead right now, but wherever Jinx is, that's where we want to be.
Okay.
It's also like, yeah, of course, this is good if like enemy has no tower and they're called out. Definitely roam and do this shit. If your support's gonna roam, it's not your fault. Nice RQ there, bro.
Thank you.
Very nice RQ there.
Shut down.
The instant Q as well. I like it. Even if he gets out, it's fine. Like, I think we should probably rift the tower. Nice. Okay, you already thought of that. This is fine, man. I mean, your Jinx ran it down. Should we be around Jinx right now? Sure, but she wasn't on the map at the time.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Blue
Did
team's
she have
turret
died
has
somehow?
been
Wow.
destroyed.
It's okay. It was unlucky. Nice Q.
Has been destroyed.
Like your York's just ending the fucking game, bro.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
Maybe it was the play to go with him.
Shut
Yeah, I
down.
think they just get stomped right here,
Blue team's
and I have
turret
to
has
fall
been
back. If I
destroyed.
went with them, I probably could have done more instead of chasing that Kai'Sa.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
Like even right there, I could have.
Yeah,
Honestly,
walked in maybe. It's okay though. We got a lot for that.
Turret has been destroyed.
Okay.
Shut down.
Yeah, another thing that like traditional farming kind of goes out the window when you get into the mid game. So I was explaining this a bit yesterday in terms of like jungle quadrants. Do you know what like a quadrant is?
on Lee Sin.
Like
You
you
got
talking
potential.
the 4-4, like the
Zero,
four
thank you,
jungle
brother. Appreciate it, man.
quadrants that are on the map, like both between the red side and the blue side.
Yeah, so like this is a quadrant.
on Lee Sin.
Yep.
Yo, Fango, thank you,
You got
brother. Appreciate it,
potential.
man. This is a quadrant, this is a quadrant, and then like this is a quadrant.
Okay.
Like you're not really gonna be sequencing camps as much in the mid to late game. It's more about playing the map and like I said, like playing around your
Truck driver, you are
Jesus
cracked
Christ,
on Lee
boy.
Sin.
Yo, Nero, thank you, bro.
potential.
Man.
I had like 3 falls in a row. And just playing around your strong member, right? So let's just roll it and we'll see what happens here. And then obviously, yeah, moving to objectives when they spawn. So everything here is good as long as we're playing with Jinx, like we're winning, right? As long as she can hit, we're winning. Can we actually win that? Nice.
Red team double kill.
It's probably Master Yi's still alive.
Shut down.
She just dies. I think Dragon is fine here. You could have also gone Baron, I think. This guy's still going Baron right now. The reason being is like
Slain the dragon.
why we should go Baron is because
Turret has been
ideally game doesn't go on for another 6 minutes where another dragon will spawn.
Baron Nashor.
Sure.
So like this dragon is almost useless in a sense. Because we want to end the game before the next soul. I guess it's good insurance, don't get me wrong. But we killed what, like 3 this last fight? Was it 3 or only
It would
2?
just
Yeah, 3's dead.
so, like it would
Master's
make more
chunk.
sense to push this end because I mean obviously it's a stomp of a game. Like it would just be better to end it than
Truck driver,
get an
you are
objective
cracked on
for
Lee
that
Sin.
5% whatever.
You got
Yeah,
potential.
yeah.
God.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, Primus, thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. Did I max today? No, man. Top left, April 25th.
Oh, yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Anonymous tipped $3.33.
Hey, Zach, it's
Hey, Zach.
Paul. I'm just
It's
gonna let
Paul
you know
the
ahead of
first.
time.
I'm
I'm
just going
coming
to let
into
you
work
know ahead of
tomorrow.
time.
Okay,
I am coming
dude.
into work pissed tomorrow.
Oh, dude, this fucking guy. It's whatever, man. They're giving money to your stream, man.
Yeah, bro. Shout out Paul and Colin, man.
Yeah, shout out Paul
Appreciate
and
you
Colin,
guys.
dude. My least favorite fucking coworkers sometimes. I swear to God. Oh shit.
So yeah, that's the thought process. It's like this dragon doesn't really do much because we should be able to end the game before.
Sure.
Red team is slain Baron Nashor.
Taking blue here is fine. We just need to reset and get items though.
I think what I was trying to do was just get my team that blue buff
Hmm.
so they could have that like long lasting mana for
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
that might come.
Taking blue is fine here. The thing is though, like here, you're probably sitting on a decent amount of gold after that fight plus Baron.
Sure.
So it's more like you want to reset to regroup with your team after getting Baron and then group and push something.
Okay.
So you're allowed to like reset, go get your blue and red in the late game or mid game. Obviously for your whole team it's really important. But like taking like a Raptor or Krug camp right now is kind of troll. Because you're just like wasting tempo. Like your whole team.
Can you explain tempo to me? So like I've heard it multiple times. I see it in videos, but like I don't necessarily get it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so tempo is almost like you need to think of it like momentum.
Okay.
And so it's like momentum and
Oh,
like
yeah.
timing.
Anonymous
Okay,
tipped
one
$3.33.
It's
Zach, it's
Boston?
Boston. Make sure you oil up
Jesus
before your
Christ.
shift
Make sure you
tomorrow 8
oil
a.m.
up
sharp.
before your
Just
shift
know I
tomorrow.
won't be there.
What the
Just know I won't be there. Okay, dude. What?
Nero, shut the fuck up. Oh shit.
Your boys are hilarious. W friends, man. Yeah. So basically, I think of it as like timing, like momentum, almost. Like basically is what it is. So like we're wasting just a lot of like momentum here going for these top camps. On like
Sure.
our team is already pushing. We don't want to be farming right now. You only really want to farm when you have nothing to do.
Okay.
So, reason being, like we take this Baron, we take this, we reset, we get our items on the map, and then we push together. We're not wasting any time. Basically, this is how you have to think about it.
Sure.
So you have timer to like get back on the map again before the enemy can like set up wards or set up or like get to their positions in a sense. Is how I would explain it.
Okay. When you play Lee Sin, like obviously you kind of want to like keep your wards and buy pinks and stuff like that. Like, would you just buy pinks to ward the enemy jungle at that point, or do you just kind of not? You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
feel like you have to ward, especially if you're invading. If
Yeah,
that makes sense.
so there's a couple things I do. It obviously depends if I have a trinket or not. So if I have a trinket ward, I'll usually have like one pink ward in my inventory. And if I'm looking for an invade, I'll put a pink ward in a bush that I'm walking through. Like if I'm looking to invade this side, I'll put a pink ward in this bush as I'm like walking in. Similarly with like this bush, or if I'm looking to camp a bush, I'll set one up. But I mean, you almost always want to have at least one ward available to use. Obviously, you're also like your safeguard's useless as fuck. When I'm setting up objectives, typically I'll take 2 pink wards with me, just so I can kind of control vision in some areas,
Okay.
as well as have any extra wards if I have to get out. So yeah, that's like this. This is just like a big waste of momentum here, is what I'm trying to say. Obviously, like we're ahead, like we don't want to be farming as much. Usually, like farming's like early game, and then if you're like behind. So you're not on the map yet, but your team wiped, which I mean,
Blue team's turret has been
they end up FFing, but like in a more even game state, if you're not on the map here with your team,
has been destroyed.
and like it's 5 versus 4, the enemy team's gonna kill your whole team.
Has been destroyed.
Sure.
And then you're gonna lose Baron, maybe get some back in the game.
Has been destroyed.
Like I've thrown bigger gold leads than this.
Okay.
And it's not fun. It's the worst feeling in the world. So yeah, just something to think about. Which like I'll remind you like as we're going through our live stuff, like okay, like we should reset, or like what do you think about resetting, stuff like that. Obviously, tempo is always like a hard one. I mean that's what I got for the most part for the VOD session. Is there anything you want to do in practice tool? I know you mentioned you want to do some stuff in practice tool, or
So I was thinking about doing some clearing, but like just some clear tips. But honestly, at the same time, we can just hop into a live game if we feel like it needs addressing. We can
sure, we can do it
do
after.
that if that works.
Like I think your clearing is fine. In terms of like you're weaving in your autos properly, you're kiting camps. Like there's always gonna be like little efficiencies where like you can pull a camp a little bit more. Like stuff like that doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know if it's common for like a League player to be late to crab, but I more often than not I'm usually late getting there. Like I usually get done with my full clear around the by like 3:30 mark.
I think you can definitely do it quicker. I think here there's like little seconds you can save here for sure. So like here, I think the leash range is actually about like here.
Sure.
But like maybe what you should be doing is pulling it till it's 1 HP, queuing to wolves, and then last hitting gromp, and then queuing back over the wolves type of thing. There's like those little things will speed up your clear. Because like there's a lot of time wasted here. Like we'll like just see where you smited it, right? So you smite it when it's like barely even out of its little hole.
Okay.
So if you plan on smiting it, you can already like pull it even further past the leash range, so that once it hits 600, you could end up smiting it like here, for example. That's gonna save you maybe 2 or 3 seconds. And it's the same thing with the thing I was telling you about. Do we? Oh, you don't have Q yet. Yeah, we could pull this out a little bit more. Like I said, these are little efficiencies that are gonna. They're not gonna matter as much in bronze, I would say. We should be queuing. Only ever, like I said, only ever hit the big one because 2Es is gonna wipe this camp. That will speed up some time, and then using this second Q here should be used for your red buff.
Oh, just to jump over there a little bit quicker.
Yeah, you basically it's like you jump to red. Maybe I can show you in practice. So it's basically like you jump to red buff. And then you
Your will, my hand.
you E both the camps.
Okay. Yeah, I still got that PTSD from like the old way where if you just step outside that circle even a little bit, it just gets like violent at you. Like
Oh my
it
god.
just
Yeah.
aggressively runs back with gaining all of its health within a matter of half a millisecond.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, bro. I reset my camps. I used to reset them a lot. I'm still like not the best with it, but here, let's just
Welcome to Summoner's
like don't get me wrong, my Lee Sin clear is not perfect whatsoever.
Minions have spawned.
Like there's definitely things that I can do to perfect my clear as well, but you can also like W like earlier here. You can W, I think it's like 126 what you're supposed to do. And then you use second W right away. It just gives you 2 like passive
yeah, because the attack
stacks,
speed,
yeah.
and you'd also even get that that tiny bit of lifesteal too.
Yeah, exactly. So like you didn't end up smiting this one because you got a leash. So I just like I'm not gonna smite this one. It's just gonna take me a little bit longer. So it's almost like you wanna like yeah, I mean you can do it better than that, but you wanna pull it like completely out of the leash range. A little bit too far. So if I'm here, I can like auto. It's usually a little bit smoother. You can get it out to like here, and then you can actually like queue this camp. But like I'm just trying to show you the kind of like the premise of it.
So like when you clear wolves, you always go for the big one first.
Yeah, I don't think you really ever need to auto the small ones. I don't even know if I even autoed the small one there. Again, you can do that better as well. I'm not really Holy shit! What just happened to my computer? I'm not like
Game, man.
doing it as much
I'm
justice.
running off a laptop. I got like everything hooked
This
up
is what
to
I'm
it.
talking about here. You queue that, and then you'll bring them over, and then you'll eat them both here.
Got it.
So that's gonna
makes
give you
sense.
much clear, much quicker clear. I mean, and then this one obviously you just pull to the. Depending if you want to use your smite here, which I think you should. This one's fine to kind of auto both, because we want to just make sure that we like are just eating both the small ones. So like, I mean, that was even a little late. But yeah, you can definitely clean it up. Like here, I think I messed up a couple seconds, and then the wolves I messed up as well. And then it's similarly with the raptors to the red as it is for the wolves to the blue. So you can do like the Q to your blue, and then pull it over, double E type of thing. And it shaves off a couple seconds. But that's like the only way to kind of do it.
Okay.
Cool, brother. You want to get into a live game then?
Yeah, let's do this.
Cool.
Here, I got that pulled up. Let's see. Alright. Let's See if the computer wants to be friendly today.
Mm-mm.
Let's just hop into ranked.
What's up, Zero? How are you, brother? Yeah, send it on the ranked, and then give me a. Oh, you are sharing. Okay, good. Perfect.
But yeah, dude, thank you again for all the help. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, dude, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure, brother.
Yeah, I was I was watching you stream the other day, and it made me like a little like weirded out that you didn't have that like super aggressive drum and bass playing anymore.
Oh yeah, yeah. I switch it up a little bit. I don't know what I was playing when you're watching. Maybe like Posty or
Sure.
or some like I've been listening to like some synth wave sometimes.
No offense to anyone else, but I'm just muting people.
Yeah, amen. I got some
So like,
typers.
who do you usually ban? Because like I'm gonna be real, dude. I usually ban like Warwick, something that like really fucks up and like or like a Master Yi because they have that meditate kind of mechanic.
I think
And
those
that's
bands are
pretty
fine.
interesting.
Yeah. And your little, I'd permaban Warwick. I hate that champ. It's literally like
Poppy,
my
dude, Poppy is my least favorite. If I go up against a Poppy, I will just dodge.
yeah, real.
Just negates everything.
Yeah, I know. It's a really annoying matchup. I agree. Notice when you max smite, you can draw camps to others using AoE smite, like Boom Gomp. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a really good practice for late game clearing. Good point, Dollins. Mikuru, what's up, brother? Kane, that's a fun one.
I gotta change up this song. Let's listen to something different. Oh, fuck it, we'll put on the Good Vibes playlist.
What the fuck is that? Hey, I'm chilling, bro. How are you? Oh, he's got the Storm
I
Dragon
always
lead.
try and listen to music when I play. It just
Good.
helps me. Like
Yeah.
stay focused.
All right.
I usually have it cranked. I had it like in the background when we were watching that VOD. I was like, I could turn it up a little bit. This one's kind of a bop.
Yeah, you usually have it cranked up when you're playing too.
Yeah, usually, and then I keep the sound effects pretty loud in the game because if I don't hear a Kled alt, like that
Yeah.
could be really bad.
Yeah, I need like sound cues when I play. I'm the same way. It just
Yeah,
helps
but
me with
the
timing.
music, I've been listening to that since season 4, so I needed something different.
Fair, bro. Okay, what do they have so far? Kane, Lissandra, Vel'Koz, Tristana. Most likely a blue Kane this game, I think. You have 3 melees though. Lissandra's so annoying for Lee, man.
Yeah, Lissandra just goes away. Vel'Koz just hits from a distance. Tristana jumps. Has a
Hey.
similar alt.
What do we want to play for this game? We
I
have
think I want to play for my Yone, probably.
Yeah, we have a lot of good conditions, honestly. We have
It's just in this
Braum.
elo, it so depends on their playstyle, you know.
Yeah.
Like-
Honestly, I typically just weak side my top every game.
Okay.
I think like dragons in your elo 2 are really, really, really important. Because games usually go so late.
Sure.
So having that soul insurance is pretty big. That's just like how I would play it. Okay,
I used to look at like masteries on people and be like, "Oh my god, they have like 1,000,000 points in this," and then I started thinking, "Well, why the fuck are they still in bronze?"
Exactly, bro. Holy shit, this guy's got 8 million on fucking Vel'Koz support. This is bronze 3 Youngster. What is this Fengo whoa emote? Can't really seem to go to work in like 3 hours. Bro, why can't you sleep, man? What's going on?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
What is he doing?
I mean, Brawl level 1 is really good, but... Okay. Does he get the stun? We could look to fight if no one else shows up, though. Okay, I just walk out. Our mid laner's AFK at tower here. Just on a flash? I think he just walks out, right? Oh, he's chasing. I'd say pop your pot.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, I think that's tough to, really tough to make. It's okay though. Don't blow flash. We'll be fine. That's exhausted of Vel'Koz. Flash at a Kayn, flash at a Tristana.
I just run up to my blue.
I think it
Maybe
might be
for-
best to go to your blue, yeah.
Maybe go to blue to his red because he might most likely take this.
You
didn't see
could,
him
yeah, you
back
could.
over here.
Okay, we'll put us a little behind. We'll be fine though. Just start blue, yeah. We're gonna pull it towards his red buff here.
Okay.
You're most likely gonna need to. You probably need to smite, honestly. I would go W second.
Nah, I didn't need to waste that.
Just take a look at mid after you queue in here. Yeah, I'd pull it into the bush. Just in case. Try to self-cast the W as much as you can. Yeah, double and then just, yeah. Just so we get the Omni Vamp out of the queue. I would just wait to queue over here. Wait to queue over to Krugs. Just because Minion Wave is going to see you in a second. Okay, I think we're fine. Nice. It's because if we go Raptors, we don't get level 3, right? You only get 3 off Krugs here. Can you just look top for me? See what we're working with top. Is there any chance? Oh, there is a gank chance, actually. Yeah, walk in. Yeah, looks good. Just give her a W first if you can.
Oops.
That's okay. Should be dead here. Nice.
Not
Give
bad,
her...
yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Go take crab.
Scuttle, go.
Go crab. Go crab, yeah.
Yep.
So let's just think we just blew GP flash. So that's good. Does GP have teleport?
Yes.
Okay. So if he does TP back here, you know, there might be a chance of a regank. Just go take your topside camps. It's shitty that the game is kind of split this way, but it happens. Oh my god, he actually killed her. Nerf Yum, bro. Yeah, look, just look, keep looking top. Go to Wolf still, but keep looking top. Oh, Kayn stop here. I think she's fine. If we can get level 4 and then go up after, it might be a good angle. You also should beat Kayn. Unless, did he reset? Can you look?
No, I think he ran over to this bush.
Like, hit tab for me? Okay, he hasn't reset yet. Yeah, take, yeah, there you go. And just walk straight in. Here's no flash. Cut off the angle, yeah.
Oops.
It's okay.
So here, would I just reset?
Yeah, I think go reset.
I'll just wait here in case. Yep. Oh.
She needs to leave. What is she doing? Let's walk out of range. It's fine.
Okay, so probably go Eclipse here.
Yeah, I think it's good.
And since I don't...
I would just wait for pink ward here. That's what I would do.
Sure.
Nice, you're mid killed. Okay. Let's just walk to our bot side camps and just look at bot lane right now. We just want to understand how their wave is. Okay, they're gonna get pushed in. Looks like we should walk bottom because your team is kind of
Walk
low.
right
So is theirs. Yeah, I just walked towards bottom right now. Your red is most likely gone, right? So it's either your Karks are gonna be up or your Raptors are gonna be up. Whereas like enemy teams hitting your bot tower, we can most likely kill. I'd go around and hope it's not warded. Try to look for Vel'Koz here. Vel'Koz, Kane's here. Maybe you can get Vel'Koz quick.
Yeah, just flash forward, fuck it. Oh, what?
Oh shit, this guy's juking you.
That's okay. I just walk.
Just-
I just walk with him.
Yeah, nice. Try and wait for Braum. And try to get to your Braum if you can. Nice, okay. Yep. You know, you actually do win. That's not bad.
I don't know
Your
why he's
Braum didn't shield you or something. I'd go to topside camps.
top
Go,
side.
yeah, I think I go top here. We want to hopefully reset our clear to go down towards bot. Can you just hit tab and see what items Kane has?
Yeah.
He's same
Doing
as you.
damn near the same thing I am.
Yeah. Did Grubs help us this game? I mean, it's not bad. It's free camps right now. Remember what I said? Key over to blue buff. I mean, we could look for Grubs, honestly. I think I like Grubs, taking Grubs better here. Yeah, just smite this after and walk towards Grubs. Yeah, it's good. We have like good mid prio right now, so we just want to take the Grubs. Even if it's not too useful, like the XP and gold here is good for us. Level up Q when you can. Or E, whatever you prefer doing.
Oh, come on.
Turn on him? Okay, he lives. I would just try to give a W. Okay, nice. Self W, self W. Okay, I would just go take Gromp, reset, and we'll path towards bot.
Okay.
What's up, Goga? How are you, man? Your solos are really strong in this game, though we need to remember that.
Yeah, this is first game in almost 4 days. Obviously, with me being northern Wisconsin and hanging out with my fam while they're in town, you know.
Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Family first, man. I agree. Your mom have a good birthday?
Yeah, dude, it was a blast. Northern Wisconsin, it's crazy up there.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, I'd much rather be on like the Michigan side. It's a lot more rustic. It's almost prettier.
Oh, look bot, look bot, look bot. They're being dope. You could just like RQ here. Lead with E maybe. Nice. Yeah, definitely worth.
Just reset.
What's Vel'Koz doing? Can you just check his HP while he's staying? Okay, never mind, he left.
So if they have no bot side, should I just naturally go Drake? Especially because Yone's over here?
Yeah, I think taking Drake is probably fine. We just have to be careful, yeah. Oh, help him maybe? Can you smite that? Yeah, he just ran it down. Nice. Yeah, honestly, we might be able to just win through our top mid this game. They're really good. Nice. Yeah, we'll just do red raptors, yeah. Excuse me. Just make sure you're looking at lanes again while we're clearing. Okay, mid's like half HP. What's top looking like?
Oh, whoops.
That's fine. Just because I'm trying to understand like their HP levels, you know, where the wave is, stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for, because then that determines like where I'm gonna path to, what I'm gonna do. I think just finish your clear is fine. We have grubs what in a minute, okay? So we're gonna go clear our camps here, reset, and then yeah.
He's still there. That's crazy. Should I look for that, or should I? Was the grubs?
Is he
more
like really low?
I mean, not terribly, but
I think just reset. You're on 2k gold. There's been a lot of times where I've like overforced to play when I'm on 2,000 gold, and I could have just like spent the gold. Tabby's fine, yeah. I'd wait for another sword, honestly. That's okay. You already bought. Just go grubs. Yeah. Grubs are spawning. I don't play for those. You're calling overstayed. It's not really your fault.
I probably, if the king comes over the wall, I mean,
You should be able to kill him. He used R and he used everything.
Yeah.
We're pretty strong right now.
should
Just
I
pay
hit the
attention to
king
what's happening
use
mid.
the snub?
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Nice. I look top. Let's
Yeah, I wanted
let's
to
gank
use-
me too. Yeah, oh yeah, he's dead. Lead with Warthop into kick R, into kick Q, I think. Nice. Well played. I just go grubs. Yeah, I mean we could have shoved her away, but who knows? She would have gotten mad.
Okay, aim down.
This is good. Good job, man.
Sir.
Yeah, we're like way stronger than Kane right now, so we can kind of take any fight with him, I think. I am pretty sure you still win this. Just self W. You get a lot of Omnivamp from your self W, remember that? The Q? Nice Q, bro. Very nice. We'll finish these.
Where's my boys?
How do you level up your abilities? I notice every time you have... Oh, you click every time?
Nah. I mean, most times, yeah.
Okay. We need to get you into the habit of control Q.
Okay.
Just because, like, a lot of times, like, if you hit level 6 in a fight, you gotta be able to level up your ult quick. You can use your smite here. Yeah, take crab, take scuttle crab. Yeah, before you reset. And then his red's respawning. I would go for his red too.
Okay.
Just pay attention to
Yeah,
what's happening
because
mid.
ult's coming up and
Yeah, plus like we're really strong. There's not really another objective besides Herald to play for right now.
yeah, and he's
I'd just
naturally
punish him for
behind,
being
too.
behind.
And then should I just take his whole top side if that's the case? Especially
Yeah.
since he's hanging
Yeah,
around
why
bot.
not? I'd say, besides in the early game, you should be like permanently double Wing yourself. Just because like it gives you so much Omnivamp, especially in like when you're dueling. Like you'll notice I double W myself a lot to get the Omnivamp healing off my Q and my E.
Sure. Oh,
He's bronze 3.
oh my lord!
What's up, Beep Boop? How are you, brother?
Those pesky Krugs.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. Yeah, like all Kane wants to do, right, is he just wants to farm and scale. If you're taking all his shit, he can't farm and scale. I look mid too after this. Just eat that. Just eat that. You're autoing all of them. You could just eat it.
Wasn't even looking.
Oh. I actually just missed that play, but good job. What's the drag timer? What's the drag timer?
12.
It's fine to just reset. You have item, I think, right or no?
So
Oh, you're just
close.
shy. I just stay on map. Go Raptors. Go Raptors.
Okay.
Raptors. Yeah. That's like another thing to think about when you're basing is like, do I get an item out of it? Yeah or not? Yeah or nay? Type of thing. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Just start the drag up. I think we're fine.
Okay.
Like, sure, you have a lot of gold, but I think you guys are a lot stronger right now. And you have good conditions.
If I can dip out with wards.
Yeah.
I think I just back and then
Yeah.
try and make the Herald play, clear back. Wait.
Nice Q, bro.
Oh. I'm just getting out of this.
I just riffed this. I'd riff this.
Okay.
Oh, you don't have riff. What am I saying?
Hello.
Why did I think you had riff? I think you riff this one. I thought you had riff for some reason. He's playing like a flat player. I think he's playing pretty good. I think there's some maybe lacking
No, I
familiarity.
definitely noticed like just a difference in this game having you kind of watching that map. I guess I don't realize how much I'm missing potential ganks until kind of right now.
Until I'm like, yo, your bot's getting dove.
Yeah, exactly. So I definitely need to watch map a little bit more. We get Sky off that.
Yeah, it could have been like I was talking to you at the time and that's why you weren't paying attention, but just in general, like it's so good. I just get Ruby Crystal. Then it can go into whatever after.
Sure.
I just you can play for any of your camps right now, yeah, bot side or top. But yeah, in like perma mid late game, you're almost always using double W on yourself. Just to keep the healing up and whatnot. You can go top side. You can go top side now, yeah. We just wanted that red buff. I guess you could. There's not really much to do. I just walk with your team.
Okay. Oh, he took my shit. You take this is the question.
Like I would just walk with Akali.
Okay.
Just because it's like we're so far ahead, we want to play up, and then we want to fall back to our camps after. Careful going in here. Okay. I think you're fine. Got the cane here.
I haven't played since map changes.
This is no one gonna-
Jasper, thank you, brother. Appreciate the 9 months, man. Nice Q. I think we just riffed through mid here. Yeah, let's drop the rift. Most likely gonna open up inhib here. I don't think we can end, but I'll take an inhib. Drive it in, brother!
Let me drive the boat. There we go.
Honestly, might be able to end. I don't know. Fuck it, let's try to end. Okay, never mind. Your team ran away. You got a warthog out?
Yep.
Yeah, I tried to flash.
They're on me like white on rice, dude.
Yeah, you can bait maybe. Yes, sir. Kick him. Nice.
Ooh,
Okay. That was good.
it was a masturbate.
I think we could end the mid. Sure was a masturbate. Nice Q, bro. Just careful walking in tower range.
No, I'm stunned for eternity.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Bro, you're gonna be CC'd for fucking 6 seconds if you go into tower range.
I thought I was out of it. Alright. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, you can go whatever. I mean, you can. The game, I think, at this point doesn't really matter. You can kind of go whatever. I would probably go Sterix, I think, just because you don't need the armor pen. But
Okay.
like I said, I don't think it matters what you build here. The game's kind of over. I think with the Lee Sin remodel, I'm actually posting a video on it tomorrow, brother. What's up, Minios? How are you, bro? I give gold 4 max.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, knowing
He has
this, you'll
potential.
probably just end up playing it
He has
out
potential.
anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
So here, should I just play with my team, like not
Yeah.
even worry about the camps? Okay.
Don't even bother farming camps, yeah. That's kind of the thing when you're ahead. It's like you want to just play with your team, play up on a map, and then fall back to your camps after. If there's like no play to make. In this case, your bots or your team's fighting. Sorry. So
Oh,
NT? What's yes? What's he doing here? You got him. You got him. I see you got these. Okay, maybe just help Lissandra here.
I know they're gonna kill that Lissandra.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait, isn't their tower gone?
dude, am I? Oh, I'm missing. Dude, I
Your
thought
word
I
hub
had
is on
my
the wrong
pink ward
button.
on
Okay.
5. I thought I had my pink ward on 5, so I'm
That
sitting
makes
there pressing
sense.
5 like a madman, trying
He's
to
bronze
jump onto
3.
the Trist. My bad. My bad.
No, you're fine, bro. I figured that's what you were thinking too. Like I thought that's what you're probably thinking is like you're trying to warthog. What's up, Illuminati? This is what, third Drake for us, I think.
Yeah.
We should just look to take Baron if like after this. We don't even have top tower first.
Probably had the Drake first.
Yeah, let's go to Drake because your team's there.
And then just ping Baron after.
Yeah. I just like spam ping it. 10 epic monsters killed. Let's go, bro.
I know, right?
Big up.
Personal best. Super proud of myself. I'd like to thank my parents.
So how many games of lead do you think you have?
On Lee?
Yeah.
Jeez. Too many. A lot.
Yeah. Okay.
This fucking guy.
I just put a ward over the wall in case Kane for some reason tries to contest.
Well, I could also use that to just jump into his jungle too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Need be.
Smite, smite, smite. Oh, fuck, this Yone's bad. I mean, we could just probably run it down mid. Red is fine here. Red's fine if you want to take it.
Just come back.
It's because you're Kali and Kog'Maw and reset, so. Like, if we weren't this far ahead, we'd probably recall and get our next item, but we're so far ahead and we got 2 picks. We could probably just push through mid bottom.
Yeah, I mean, that wave's there. We just gotta get it there. Oh, wow. What is happening?
Nothing here. And we can just fight, yeah. Just try to play off Yone Akali and it should be free. Nice.
Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you so much, Tris.
That helped you. Nice Q.
Come on!
Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Hit tower, yeah. Be fun. Cool, man. Dude, free W. Holy shit.
Sup, Gap? Yeah, no, this was good, man. This was very good. I mean, even though like it was a stomp in general across all the lanes, like obviously in situations like this, you almost want to have like shitty teammates so you can get the most out of how to like get that solo carry potential. But at the same time, like you just realize in the middle of it all, like what you need to aim for. And I really
exactly. Right.
that.
Just the thought process. Let's check the damage in the tank. 32. That's pretty good. 17k, not bad. More than the Kali. Nice, most tank. W, bro. Okay. We'll just do a quick review of the live game. And then, of course, if you had anything you wanted to check out in practice too, like I said, let me know. We can talk about it.
I think I'm all good, man. I appreciate that though.
Okay, bro. No worries. Yeah, I just noted down a couple times that I just wanted to talk about, but we'll do it like a quick review instead of not like an in-depth one like the first one.
Sure.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, I could already see the difference just in that. I mean, like watching that first one, there was obviously a lot of plays that you had called out that I had missed in that first VOD, and this one, obviously, I still had that piggyback, but I mean, I'm noticing a lot more than what I did before. It just felt like a very fluid game. It felt very fast paced. It felt just good to go. It wasn't like that slow grind kind of feel that I always
Yeah.
have. So
Yeah, I got you, man. And it's like I think even one thing I noticed is that you were already approaching ganks better.
30
Like
seconds until
in none of your ganks
ganks
did you like throw a Q and hope to hit it type of thing. You know what I mean?
sure.
So that's what I liked a lot about it too.
Yeah,
I think
if I'm being honest too, like, you know, part of me was also like, like, you know, I'm not going pro. Do I really need coaching? But at the same time, it was like, bro, I've been watching Truck for years. Like, I'd love to support the channel. I'd love to support him. Like, let's
oh,
just
bro,
keep
thank you
it
so
going.
much, man.
So I appreciate that, man.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys who just watch and hang out, and thank you for supporting this way, bro. But I can't thank you guys enough. Seriously, thank you. Okay, so I mean, I think I might have baited you into going in here, because we didn't know where they were. But regardless, ended up recovering. We recovered just fine.
Hold up.
Oh shit! Sorry, I'm not. Sorry. Sorry. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, no worries. You're like, I baited you here, and I was like, what, to get into the channel? Like, I'll be on Dateline? What's going on?
Okay, you can see now, right? Okay. Yeah, it was just with this invade I was talking about.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would have pulled out of there, but once you were like, pop a pod, I was like, word, man, let's go.
Yeah, like there actually is kind of an angle here. This guy, I mean, maybe should have came around, but yeah, I think I kind of trolled you a little bit. So my apologies there, but
No worries.
we actually having a shit start like that was actually. I mean, it just shows you that you can easily come back from shit starts.
Right.
So if this
right.
happens to you, like, yeah, it fucking sucks. Just try to find a way back into the game, which we did, right?
Right. Yeah,
And then it was like a stomp of a game. So
we took his whole top side off of that, which was really good.
yeah, I think that was a good call by you to go first top side. Definitely good thinking there. You understand why? Well, just a couple things. You understand why A, we don't go to Raptors here, and B, why I told you to wait here?
So I did not catch the minion wave. That was really smart. I definitely wouldn't have had that knowledge beforehand. But I am curious, why would you want me to go to Krugs instead of Raptors there? Because I felt like it would have been easier after looking at mid lane to just hit the Raptors and then come down and gank that.
So Raptors doesn't get you level 3. That's the problem.
Oh, gotcha.
It gives you like 2 3/4 of
Okay.
XP. You need to get a wall camp, or else you won't be level 3.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why I told you to go for Krugs instead.
Sure.
You'd be level 2, and like I mean, she most likely can just like E out, or
right.
like it's a kind of a hard gank.
I mean, you can force ganks early, but definitely level 3 is when you get that potential.
Yeah, like I feel like when you're not level 3 on Lee, it's really hard to force unless it's completely free.
Sure.
So that's why I said go to Krugs, and then yeah, your minion waves are always mirrored, right? So that's why I told you to wait a bit, because if you had gone, like, I think when's your queue up? It's up like soon, right? Like if you had gone right away, there's a chance maybe that minion like sees you here, which okay, maybe Kane's not watching the map, but as you get into higher elo, like people are gonna be like, oh shit, Lee Sin's top.
Right. The jungle tracking usually gets a lot better.
Yeah, like, and he maybe won't die to this gank because of it, right?
Yeah, this one I definitely walked up and queued. I could have just closed the gap there instead of following my Akali.
Yeah, I think it's also like he kind of baits you guys down and then flashes the other way. And we can probably just like, instead of walking this way, we should be walking like this way.
Right.
Right? So we're cutting off his escape angle. Like that's fine, but I think as soon as he flashes, it's like an E flash follow up. And then like that's typically what I do. If you're in range for E flash, there's no way they can get out after. If they're like that low, because like E flash with the slow, like basically gives you a free Q almost.
Sure.
But I mean, Akali did good here and cleaned up. Even then, just pulling his flash there is also good, right? Look at his wave. His wave state's fucked.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
he can't play the game. So yeah, I asked you to check to see if he had TP, because a lot of top laners will just TP back the lane. I mean, he actually didn't. He walked. And he just blew Flash, and he has to kind of walk up and contest this wave here, because obviously he has more minions than what she does, so his wave is going to push in. And then if he has no Flash, it's just a free regank and he dies again. So that was my thought process when I was asking you to look for his TP.
Sure.
Yeah, and then I think we realized that King was top, but getting level 4 is definitely more important here. Oh my god, he drops a ward. Okay, so here I had noted down. So you're gonna look at your movement here. So we want to just think about when we're approaching a gank is, does the laner have summoners? So Flash, Ghost, whatever. In this case, we just blew Flash.
Right.
And then like what way gets them out of the gank, or like what's their way to safety? Obviously, he just wants to run back. So again, instead of like walking right at him, like this, you know, we should be walking this way. To cut his escape path off again.
So much Udyr, I should know this, man. Get in front of him. And I also had that ward right there. I probably could have.
No, I think what you did is fine, bro. Like literally, I think if you just cut the ankle off, I think the gank is easier to do. But like you notice, like he's already trying to dodge your Q again. So just like ward up in, take the free E. And like a lot of laners will do this to Lee Sin. They'll always, like a lot of times you'll see me look for a Q, and I'll throw it a bit backwards because they'll always just dodge backwards. Like look, he just dodges backwards. Yeah. So it's either go take the free E and set yourself up for free Q, or like think about throwing your Q a little bit backwards. I'm surprised they dodge like that in bronze now, but yeah. So just think about cutting off angles as you're ganking. Or like escape angles, I should say. Okay, next thing I had was, I think it was this little fight here that happened. Like, does that make sense to you on why I want you to like approach ganks differently? Okay.
Yeah, I think this play got dicey real quick, but I had the Yone, so I was just praying.
Yeah. So, like, Lee Sin beats literally almost every jungler pre-6. If you play it properly.
Kayn is just such a squishy champ at the start until he has that 6 too.
Yeah. So let's just look at you here, and let's just look at your abilities here. So we have a really good knockup by Yone here onto Lissandra, which sets you up for a really free Q. But like we still haven't used Q yet. But it's also like, okay, I think does she have R? Yeah, she has R here. So she's gonna self probably R or RU, which is fine. But then we should just be queuing Kayn here, sorry. Like we still haven't used Q this whole time. It's your most leveled up ability. We still haven't used Q. And then you just finally use Q. So your strongest ability, you don't use for basically almost 10 seconds. Yeah, so like tagging with Q, like obviously you understand Q2 is an execute, so lower HP does more damage. Tagging with Q is like super important at the start of fights, because like imagine if Kayn or Lissandra's tagged with Q here, and then this like whole fight happens. Oops, sorry, hit the wrong button. Sorry?
No, you're good. Sorry, I got a dog, and she be.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, she be trying to jump up on my lap or something. I don't know. She's a big dog for that. And I got
no way.
Climbing up my leg this entire time.
That's so cute, though. I have a dog too. I know how you feel, bro.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like taking with Q here is early, like early is important.
You got potential.
Yeah, thank you, Spartan. Appreciate it, bro. And then you just have that damage follow up. Because you kind of just like do nothing here.
Sure. Yeah, I think
like if Kayn's tagged with Q here, it's like Q auto, like Q, and he's almost dead, and then you can W out. like you can still actually win this fight if you self-cast W and then like Q auto EQ. But I think that's just gonna come with some more experience in like duels and skirmishes like that. So
yeah, I used to play a lot of Shaco as well. Like my 3 mains were really just Shaco, Kane, and Lee Sin, so I knew my matchup
okay.
pretty well in the scenario. But I'm used to playing like low health as well, so I can definitely start messing around with that a little bit more. When you say double W, right? So a lot of the times I press W once just to get that passive stack. Like, do you just automatically double tap it even when you're hitting camps and stuff, or do you just okay?
You'll notice a lot if I'm like flying in with Q on camps, I'll double tap W.
Okay.
Just because like the Omnivamp you get, like you're getting 10% spell vamp, and like spell vamp on your Q, which is doing what's that, like 300 damage in an early fight. Like every little bit of healing matters, right? So you're gonna get the Omnivamp on like your Q, both Q strikes, like your E, your auto attack. You're healing close to like 100, 200 HP in an early fight. So and it gets even better later, right? So once you start ranking up your W, like it actually gets like to be pretty insane. 26% spell vamp. Eventually your Q does like 800 damage. Like it's a lot of health to be healing. So that's why like that's what I'm saying. Like it's really important to like spam double tap W. And like it's something that if you watch KZH, which is another really good person to learn from, he's always like double tapping W whenever he's doing camps or dueling or anything like that.
I think I was actually watching KZH when I found your channel. Like I was watching
no way.
KZH came up, and then I found you from there.
That's crazy.
And it was just funny watching you with the big Roadhog mask, and I lost my mind.
Oh, it's when I had the truck mask on too. Cheers, bro. Hey, you've been here for a minute then.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. So yeah, that's what I mean. Like, people underestimate how much double W, the healing it gives you in an early skirmish, and obviously like the healing in general.
Yeah, I'm definitely have to bear that in mind because it just like that never really clicked to me before. You know.
Yeah.
Definitely new mechanic I didn't know about.
Yeah, cool. And well, then that's great that we learned something here about that. Makes me happy. You actually scared me a little bit here. I thought she was gonna hit you with the Q. Here again, actually, like you can actually just double W and heal from these. I'm pretty sure. I think it's just because like you don't know. Remember, like spell vamp, like it's off all your spells, so you're gonna heal off your E, your Q, your auto, whatever. Sure. So like double Wing, and then casting your spells on camps when you're like low HP like this, it's gonna heal you back up like really quickly.
Okay.
So that's why I emphasize it so much.
It explains a lot of like earlier fights that I've ever had. Like, holy shit, how did I have that much healing? Now I know.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, what else did I have? I had 8 minutes. Oh yeah, this is the bot dive that I think you were clearing Krugs. Like imagine you're your bot lane here and your jungler's just doing Krugs. Just got obliterated. So yeah, it's just good to have that like that map awareness.
Right.
Why didn't he smite the grub at 543? I mean, that's actually a good point. I think it's also something is when you have 2 smite charges, like you don't use one. So just think about when you're, like a lot of people think like, okay, I shouldn't waste smite, maybe there's an objective soon. But if you have 2 smite charges, like using 1 smite is fine, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I think you have, a lot of times you had 2 smite charges, and like you just kind of like sat on it for a while. Where's that fight? Does smite heal anymore? I don't think it does. Yeah. It doesn't smite. It doesn't heal anymore, Molly.
I don't know why I forgot you were streaming. I'm sitting here like, man, this guy's insane. He's talking to himself.
Yeah, sorry, brother.
Oh, you're
hey,
okay.
Spartan, thank you so much, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, brother. I am a mod, bro. In Darkness' stream. I'm the guy who bans everyone. So just think about like your smite usage, yeah, a little bit more. Oh, like him killing the grub smite heals. Okay, I see what you mean. Does it? I mean, it should proc the spell vamp, but I don't think it's as much as what you guys think it is in terms of the healing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that was just the bot dive awareness. So yeah, just like literally, if you're just like auto attacking camps, using spells on camps, like you never want to just only be watching yourself. Just like watch your lanes basically. Especially when stuff like this is happening. I also went over a bit like as you're leaving your base, you want to just check your lanes to see what's going on. So it's like, okay, bot's low. I know I can kind of gank bot or help bot if they get dove here. So that's something to think about too.
Yes. Oh, I'm such a shitter for not realizing that.
It's okay, bro. You got the cleanup after. Good call on the drag, I think, here.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
What's the other timer that I had? It was 11 minutes right here. Just a simple one. It's just like kite your camp from the
Yep.
from the pocket, right? Like don't just like sit in the pocket and auto attack. Like pull them around the walls towards your next camp. It's just to save a little bit of time. Sometimes like those couple seconds do matter. But it's something that like you'll get better with as you play more. And just like keep that in mind. Like you want to like kite it towards your next destination. If you're gonna recall after a camp, sure you don't need to kite it, whatever. But good shit on King.
I just don't understand why he walked in that bush.
This was actually really well approached too. So I was saying you can W into like auto kick Q, but this works as well.
Actually, come to think of it, maybe it would be a good idea to hit the practice tool. Sometimes when I'm like in the game, like combos just kind of fly out the window. I'm also a really huge like fighting game character, so that's why I like playing Lee Sin a lot.
Okay, sure.
But I feel like I always lose those combos when I start playing, and I'm not looking to do anything fancy. It's just what's like the basic norm, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And if we don't have time for that too, because I know you wanna.
No. We have time, bro. We have time. Don't worry.
Oh, chill. All right. I appreciate
This is my last timer. I was just right here. It was like your E is up, but you're autoing every small one. I think. I was like, bro, what are you doing? Just hit E, man. If your E comes up now, and then you like do like 2 autos on small ones, I was like, bro, just hit E. See, this is the combo I like a lot. Like as we're talking about combos, this combo is really, really good here because they can't flash the Q if you throw it out quick enough, right?
And it also sets you up for that Q as well.
Exactly, the free Q. That's what I like wanted you to do here, but it worked out.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Or is it? Is it before this?
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Must be before this. Yeah, here. Because like, let's say he can react quick enough to your Q, and he flashes it. Like then the kill's gone, you know. So yeah.
I meant to try and hit that backwards. Like into the lane a little bit more, so if I needed to run him down, I could.
I see.
Just given the option right there, it just made more sense because I fucked it up from the start.
I see. Okay. You meant to hit like the ward hop in front of him type of thing?
Yep,
Yeah.
And then just insect back.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I mean we can go over some combos. Just let me know what exactly you're trying to do, and we can kind of think of something.
So you got a YouTube short that I fucking go to all the time because I just think it's hilarious. But you were coaching someone in bronze, and he like
Chuck Drive, you are cracked on Lee Sin.
That full attack damage combo.
My boy Ramon, yeah.
I really want to know what the hell that one is because
Sure.
I just don't think about it. I just kind of do it, you know. If I can have
Yo,
like,
Era, thank you, bro.
do it this way, that would probably work a lot better.
Okay, I got you. Let's do. I guess I don't really need that. It's basically like that combo is.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I call it the full damage combo because you're using like everything.
Sure.
Using your passive, you're using your like as many autos as you can, and then obviously the kick with the execute on Q.
Right. And one more thing too, just real quick. You can hit an auto when they're in the R, right? Like as they're moving,
Yeah.
the auto just hits.
So
between that?
you have to be in like melee.
Okay.
Like if you
Yep,
saw
I saw
that,
it right
there's
there.
like a you have to be like really close for it to work. Whereas like if you're further, it's kind of, you can't get it. So you have to be more like this is like if someone's face checking you in a bush, then you can like kick an auto midair. So yeah, full damage combo. I usually do so like typically at level 6 you don't really have one shot potential unless you're pretty fed.
Right.
So it's important that you're weaving in all your autos, all your abilities, and your Q for execute, right? So like if I'm getting face, like let's say I'm in this bush, this guy's walking in to face check me. I'm gonna like tag with Q, auto, E, auto, R, and then Q2, and like that would be my full damage. So like it's basically just to get the most out of everything, and then like the most burst in between your Q1 and Q2. Yeah, and like weave in all your passive autos. Obviously, I'm not. I think I missed like one auto. It's like what Q auto E, auto R. Like I'm missing like one auto, but you can't get it off. So like that's what I would do if someone's face checking me, which I do a lot. It like if they're full HP, that's what I do. So that's like what 1K without like an item. I think that's like the best you can get. It's about 1K without an item.
Okay. Do you have a good way to practice like the drive-by insects? Because I've attempted them. It doesn't work out very well, but
drive-by insect. What do you mean? Like
so like you queue in and then it's like you ward hop to another target to hit that one into the team. Like you
I
purposefully
see.
do the wrong person.
Like if you're like queuing this one and then you're warding. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, the best way is honestly practice tool. Like I think that's a really good way to practice it.
Sure.
The other thing is like, I mean, you gotta fail to like get it down. You know what I mean? Like, there's been so many times where I failed flash ward hops in games, and I still failed them, or I failed drive-bys, or I fail like regular insects. You just kind of have to like go for it. Like full send it.
Yeah, just a spray.
Have some confidence. Obviously, practicing practice tool is great. You can just get used to like queuing and like. I mean, it's basically like a ward hop, except for you're just angling your ward hop differently, right?
Sure. I do have my ward bound to my mouse button. It just helps a little bit easier.
Yeah. Ward to mouse button is the best. For those of you who don't have it, like, ward to mouse button is the best. Quick cast everything. Do not use replace with indicator. I think for those of you who also don't have like the ability to see your ability range. It's also like a good idea.
Yeah, I saw that when you were going through that clear, you almost had like an auto attack range. Like, do you have something bound to that?
So I have a click bound. So what it does is it lets it select. If I a click, it will automatically hit the closest target. So it's really useful for clearing
I have that
and like
attached
pulling.
to my feed.
And it also shows me my auto attack range. So I have it's called A. Let me see. What do I use? Is it player movement? Player attack move here. I have it bound to A. It is a little bit weird to get used to. I've been using it for like a long time. It's also like how people call it, like they call it like orb walking, or sorry, space gliding. We used to call it orb walking.
Okay.
That's how you space glide. A lot of people like A-click, or for people who know Dantes, he has his A-click bound to fucking spacebar for some reason, because he wanted to space glide. he wanted to be a space glider, so he did that. Mine's down to A, just because I find it the most comfortable. Yeah, I think in ganks where it's like this, you're coming from a weird angle and they have flash. Like I said, you don't ever want to like Q, because if you think about where they can go, like they're going up or they're going down. Like, so if they can just flash out or use their escape out. For any champs that have some sort of dash out, like who can we think of here? Maybe like Kiana. There's another champ with a dash I can think about. Maybe Ezreal.
Like Aatrox.
Aatrox, sure, yeah, it's a good one. So like on those champs especially, I mean, you just like ward hop in, kick, and then you land a free Q, and it's like a free gank. Like getting really good at the RQ is like the best. Is like one of the best things you can do. Because it just makes it like completely undodgeable. And people hate that about Lee Sin.
I mean, they can handle what they want if they know what it is.
Exactly, bro.
It's like I used to get so pissed about playing against Master Yi's. It's, you know, because he's just an easy champion, but then you realize that you can beat by an easy champion. Like, you should probably not do that.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
You'd win more
Fuck
games.
Master Yi, though. Fuck Master Yi. Yeah, so when it comes to like other complicated combos, just like I just say just practice them. Like it's gonna come a day where you're gonna need to just say fuck it and try it in a ranked game. Like I said, I failed plenty of like Chinese insects. It took me a long time to get my my range down, and once you get it though, like it feels like really good.
Right. I don't know what the exact move is called, but I know that there's one where you like Q as you flash, and then you hit them with the R, and then Q to them. So
Oh,
if
it's
you're,
like Q
that
flash,
distance,
like that, yeah.
That one.
Yeah, that's like a really good surprise damage combo. A lot of times if like I'm like fucked and there's like a half health target, I'll just like Q flash RQ. Which is if you're like lethality or like they're half HP, it's a really good quick combo.
Sure.
It's also like they don't expect it, so yeah, like that one's really good to know too. Like anything RQ, like RQ is like the best thing. And just always make sure you're using your Q2 after, obviously for execute damage. There is the like bug where like you can take your Q2 quickly and you won't move with the target, so just keep that in mind. Like he travels the full distance, whereas you only travel like half the distance, so you have to like wait a little bit. Because like sometimes they'll do that and they'll get out with 10 HP and it's the worst feeling.
Yeah, it always is.
Yeah.
So okay, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else that like there is to ask. I guess like the only thing, so we covered a lot of the stuff that I definitely wanted to achieve.
Cool, bro. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you.
I'm just trying to think like macro wise, you know, like as a whole, not even like just playing Lee Sin, like is there tips like as a jungler that you would give for macro, or are you more so like just support your team and just be with your team rather than try and push certain objectives? You know what I mean?
I mean, I think it's definitely important to be like with your team and push with your team, but a lot of people know Elo like don't know what to do, so kind of taking on like I take a lot of the shot calling role on as a jungler just because that's just the kind of jungler that I am. Like I like the shot call. I like to kind of lead in a sense. I like that responsibility. I also think it's just a natural role for me. So being sort of your team leader and calling when like objective calling is definitely the jungler's responsibility. So you need to understand when it's a good time to take Dragon or take Baron or take Rift Herald, etc. Right? That'll definitely be on you. It also comes down to, I mean, when you want to complicate it even more, like lane assignments. So, what lanes should be in what lanes? Typically, when laning phase is over, you shift your bot lane to mid. That helps you kind of secure the map a little bit more, like topside objectives like Rift Herald or Baron, and just control more of the map. Because if your bot lane is stuck bottom, you're kind of at a disadvantage.
Okay.
Most teams will switch their bot lane to mid. That way you have two players around mid as opposed to just one. But you should be like the main shot caller as a jungler. I think that's the jungler's role. You're the main shot caller. I mean, it's hard to know when to call what. I definitely made mistakes on calling the wrong objectives. It's just like typically you want to call objectives if you have numbers advantage or if you're more fed. Like obviously you can force objectives a lot easier. Just like move up the map though. Like don't stick on one lane. Like I think last game we had what, mid inhibitor, bot inhibitor. We went for Baron and then we could look to end, but in those cases, you know, maybe it's just go top lane and push through top. Don't just keep pushing one lane. Eventually you're just gonna get stuck. Like you'll end up taking inhibitor maybe, and then you're just stuck on the Nexus, and like you still have all these towers to take. So kind of take from the outside and work your way in terms of pushing the map up. Setting up objectives, try to be at objective timers. Like if you're gonna set objective up, typically in higher elo, you know, it's like a minute and a half. People will drop wards, recall, and then we'll be on the map for like an objective like 30, 45 seconds before it spawns.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's gonna happen in bronze for you. Probably not. But I'm just like
not.
explaining it. So just try to be like, if you need to recall before an objective, like you have to recall like at 45 seconds, and that's like greedy. So try to recall like 1 minute. That way you're back on the map, and you're not late to an objective, and you have to like give up. You have to give up the whole river, or you're late to like maybe your bot getting picked because you were on a recall.
It's tough to like ask questions because this game is so like, you know, it's all based off of what ifs, and we could sit here and talk what ifs.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So, like it's hard to come up with more questions, but I mean, honestly, man, I think I'm good. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate all that you do. Keep streaming, man. You're fucking killing it. So
Hey,
glad
thank you,
that I
man.
just happened to fall down the YouTube rabbit hole and catch you. Definitely like a hidden gem at the time that I found you. So,
Oh,
really
dude, you're
appreciate
too
it.
kind. Holy shit.
So, yeah, dude, just go out there, kill your games, and just know I'll be watching.
Hey, thank you, brother. Much love. Yeah, and you're always welcome to DM me if you have questions. Like if there's like a play and you're like, yo, what should I have done here? Just like DM me and I'll let you know. That goes for everyone. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to DM or join the Discord, Jungle Advice, drop it in there. I'll always answer. And there's tons of great free resources out there too. Like let's say you don't want to pay for coaching again, or any of you guys don't want to pay for any coaching. There's a guy I always recommend. His name is Rakayu. He has tons of jungle fundamentals guides. Go check him out. Tons of macro guides. Go check
I
him
will
out.
die on the hill that Verkayu's an absolute G. Like this dude,
Yes, bro.
He got me out of like iron when I was just starting to play ranked. Like I was
Yes, man.
hard stuck Udyr. I would not change my champ. And
What's up, Mo?
like one day
How are
I
you,
just
man?
started trying out a bunch of different champions just to get a feel for it. And landed on Lee Sin, and watching these videos, even if they're not catered to the champ that you play, like you're gonna climb just by
Yes,
watching.
bro. I still watch his videos. Genuinely, I still watch his videos to this day. Whenever I'm doing cardio at the gym, I'm watching his videos.
Just it's such a wide variety too, and like anything that he says just pertains to everything, you know.
Yes.
It's,
Yes, bro.
He's the best all arounder out there.
I agree.
He's expensive as shit, so I don't know about that coaching. But watch those videos; you'll definitely climb for free. It's
He's
pretty
expensive
healthy.
for good reason, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, man,
All right, brother.
thank you so much. Kill it out there, and thank you for your time.
Hey, thank you, man. Much love.
Catch you later.
Peace. Awesome, man. Awesome coaching session, bro. A lot of potential there. A lot of potential. I hope to see his account climb more.